So, you're a JForce agent and you want to know the most important thing. How do you get paid? How do you turn all that effort into actual money in your pocket? Well, you've come to the right place. In this guide, we're going to break down the exact blueprint for maximizing your commission.
All right, are you ready to get started? I mean, the whole reason you're doing this is to earn, right? So let's cut right to the chase. We're going to map out the path from your sales to your wallet. And trust me, it's probably a lot simpler than you think.
Okay, first things first, the basics. How often do you get paid? The answer is every 2 weeks. Pretty great for keeping a steady cash flow, right? Now, here's a key detail. Your commission is based on what we call delivered final items. All that really means is you get paid for the stuff your customer actually buys and keeps. So, once an item is delivered and that little return window is officially closed, boom, that sale goes right into your commission calculation.
So where does the money actually come from? Well, there are three main ways you can earn, and we're going to start with the absolute foundation of it all. This is all about the money you make from your own personal hustle. Think of it as step one on your earnings ladder.
This is what we call direct commission. It's exactly what it sounds like, and it's the most straightforward part of this whole thing. You make a sale, you earn a commission. Simple. This is really the core of your JForce business, and it's all about rewarding your personal effort.
All right, I want you to remember this number, 150,000 Ugandan shillings. This is your first really crucial target. Why? Because to unlock your commission in any of those 2-week pay periods, you've got to hit at least 150,000 in sales. Seriously, think of this number as the key that turns on your whole earnings engine.
And hey, here's a little pro tip for you. Not all sales are created equal. You can actually earn a higher commission for orders that get delivered to upcountry locations compared to the main cities. So that's a fantastic way to boost your earnings. Maybe focus a bit more on customers outside those big city centers.
Okay, so making your own sales is awesome. That's your foundation. But what if you could also earn from the efforts of other people? This is where things get really interesting. This is where you go from just being a salesperson to becoming a leader.
And that brings us to part two of how you get paid, growing with your team. We call this indirect commission. And yeah, this is all about leadership. It lets you earn money by building and, just as importantly, supporting your very own team.
The magic number here? 1%. That's right. As a team leader, you earn a 1% commission on the total sales made by every single person you've brought onto your team. It's basically your reward for being a good mentor and helping other people succeed. So, you're probably asking, how does that actually work? Well, it all connects back to that first number we talked about. Remember? The 150,000? For you to get that 1% from your team member, they first have to hit their own sales target of 150,000 shillings. And as soon as they hit that target, you get your cut. It's really that simple. Your success is literally tied to their success. When you help them win, you win too. It's a pretty powerful reason to be an amazing team leader, don't you think?
Okay, so let's say you've mastered your direct sales. You're building a fantastic team. So, what's next? What's the next level? Well, this is the top tier, my friend. Unlocking extra bonuses. These come from special challenges designed to reward the absolute highest performers.
Let me give you a perfect example of what I'm talking about. A challenge might be something super simple like this. Sell for 300,000 shillings and you get an extra 10,000 shillings in bonus cash. That's just straight up extra money, right on top of all your other commissions, just for pushing yourself a little bit harder.
And get this, the challenges aren't always about sales. A lot of them are, sure, but some might reward you for recruiting new agents to JForce. This is great because it gives you more than one way to snag those extra bonuses.
Now, just a quick heads up on the timing for these bonuses. They're usually paid out about a month after the challenge officially ends. And there's a good reason for that. It just gives enough time for all the orders to be finalized, delivered, and for those return periods to close out. So just something to keep in mind.
Okay, let's put this all together now. We've just walked through 3 different ways to earn. I want you to think of this as your personal earning blueprint. It's a really simple, clear path to growing your income here with JForce. So, here it is, your 3-step ladder to success. Step 1, master your own direct sales. Get really good at hitting that 150,000 shilling target. Step 2, build your team. Mentor them, help them grow, and you'll unlock those indirect commissions. And finally, step 3, go for the challenges. Aim for those extra bonuses. You can see the progression, right? It goes from your personal effort to leadership all the way up to those top-tier rewards. And that brings us right here, to the end. You have the blueprint now. You know how it works. So the only real question left is for you. What's your first target going to be? Are you going to focus on crushing that first direct commission goal? Or maybe recruiting your very first team member? Or, hey, maybe you're aiming straight for that first big bonus. The path is all laid out for you. Now it's time to go out there and set your goal.